Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. All right, so today I wanted to discuss real quickly. This is a life coach PSA, by the way. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, I want to say welcome. My name is Stewart. I'm the owner of the Stewart Project, and I help people maximize their living potential by simply taking emphasis on wellness. Now, one of the ways I do that is by connecting your overall well-being through your mind, body, and spirit. And so today, I'm sucking on Werther's original. I found this is a sidebar, but I found old folks caramel candies. I found that in my purse and I got so excited. So excuse me. Hopefully you don't hear me smacking. But anywho, hold on, wait. Before I get on these Werther's originals, this is another reason, because I was editing my Diets Don't Work ebook, and I was putting a section in it about how to break a habit. And an easy way to break a habit is to make it invisible. So, if you're addicted to foods, you make it invisible. And so that totally came to my mind when I found this Werther Originals in a drawer. I was like, I sure did buy these. Oh my goodness. But anywho, that's not why I'm doing this PSA today. Today I wanted to talk about worrying, because I know, especially not worrying about the past, but worrying about the future. Because I know oftentimes we may get an intuitive nudge to do something. Maybe it's to get a new job, look for a new place to stay, move in with a family member, leave a relationship, whatever, some big thing in our lives, and we get called to do it. But sometimes we get called to do it and we don't know all the answers. We don't know, like, is it going to work out okay? Will I have all the resources available? Will I get approved for this application? It's a lot of unknowns, and I know with that, it's a lot to, it can be overwhelming, it can be stressful, it can cause a lot of health issues. And one way to help combat that is to remember your scriptures. And I was just thinking about, like, even Noah, like back in the Bible, when you think about Noah and the ark. Now, I wasn't gonna say Moses, because Moses, he complained the entire time, and ultimately he wasn't able to go to the promised land because he was just not with it. And he didn't go to the promised land for another reason, because he didn't honor God. But when God was telling him to do all these things, he was like, God, how am I gonna do this? How is this possible? And so you see a lot of people in the Bible worrying, and a lot of times they would have their fears comforted by talking to God. And oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. I was talking about this with my mom the other day, but the guy in the Bible, you can let me know in the comments, but the guy in the Bible who was really old, and his wife was told by an angel he was going to get pregnant, that they were going to have a child. And I'm like, what, in our old age? And so he was just quiet the entire time until they had kids. They had the child. And so that was like, well, how's the doubt? That's one of the reasons why God doesn't allow you to, or doesn't want you to put doubt out into the world, because our words have power. Now, enough with the negative examples. If you want to know who can really help you in the Bible, think about Jesus Christ. Like, this man, he went north, south, east, west, did every single thing, but he did not worry about how things were going to come on. He just knew what he was called to do. And so that's something that we should very well take into account. Don't be focused on how it's going to happen if you don't have all the pieces of the puzzle. Just focus on the what. And when you focus on the what, the how is going to come to you with ease. And so I know this has happened in my life. I would spend so much time focusing like, okay, I am in, because I know when I was in San Francisco, I was in a stressful living situation when I first moved out there, and I was totally unaware about how it was going to happen. But once I was able to just release the doubt and worry about how it was going to happen and just focus on what I needed to do in that present moment, the how came to me, resources came to me, opportunities came to me, the right places opened up to me, so that I was able to one, not worry about it, and then two, have faith that I was protected and safe during the entire process. And so oftentimes our doubts and our fears and our worries can keep us focused on it not working out, that we're unable to actually see it actually work out. And this is why it's so important to manage your mindset and to have a good connection with your intuition and have guidance from the Holy Spirit, because you're always safe, you're always protected, you always have a guide telling you which way to go. Now, sometimes your guide will have you do things that will put you in situations for you to grow, and so it will be uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean you should run away from it. I mean, Jesus went through so many tribulations, and he overcame all of them. And so if he can do it, we can try. But even if we just call upon, but that's the reason of the Holy Spirit, because there is power within us, and if we call upon the power of the Holy Spirit, then we can be able to harness that power for ourselves. Now, if you need help, keep in mind that I offer coaching services and coaching. My Stress Alchemy course also touches on this a little bit. And if you are interested in learning more about my services, then just look in the description box for links. I know I have my Maximize Your Living Potential for people who suffer from anxiety and depression. And I also have my Tap In coaching program to help you find your authentic self, because ultimately we are all on this earth to walk our divine path, and ultimately we are spiritual beings living in a physical body, and we are faced with certain situations so our spiritual selves can grow. And my Tap In coaching program will allow you to put on the full armor of God, I guess, so that you are well equipped mentally, physically, and emotionally to handle whatever comes your way. Granted, this is all my coaching programs, but my Tap In is specifically for individuals who don't really have any chronic illnesses or suffer from severe anxiety or depression. But enough about my services. I hope this helps, and I will talk to you later.